You're gonna win. You need horsepower, firepower, people power. That's teamwork.
Moving tank, direct front, 2,000.
This team uses a computer, thermal sight, laser rangefinder.
All that you can.
We win, the whole tank wins. The whole team wins, not just one person.
Find your future in the Army.
You know, I've been a beer drinker for a bunch of years. Like you, I've seen a lot of beer commercials. There's one beer that people loved before it was even advertised. You see, Coors was kind of the beer at my folks' place. People thought it was different, special. And that was true long before there were any jingles or promotions. It's the product people love, not the hoopla. You think about that. How many products can you say that about? Coors is the one.
Terrorist bombings hit 2 countries. One of our stories at 11.
This celebration of 25 years of ABC's Wide World of Sports is brought to you by Shearson Lehman Brothers, Minds Over Money. By Citizen, no other watch expresses time as beautifully. By John Deere and your local John Deere dealer. And by Budweiser, Beechwood Age for that clean, crisp taste. This Bud's for you.
Assignments for today.
Like many before, you came here asking for just one thing.
Sadowski. Shaboski.
A chance.
Pronounced Shaboski.
You're gonna make it here, 'cause you make America work, and this Bud's for you.
Here's to you, Beechwood Age for that clean, crisp taste
Hey, Sid.
that says Budweiser.
This Bud's for you.
The pessimist sees the glass as half empty. The optimist sees the glass as half full. We, however, see it as a way to quench your thirst, boil an egg, or make something grow. Seeing the possibilities is capitalism at its best, and why you'll never look at a glass of water quite the same again. Shearson Lehman Brothers. Minds over money.
To celebrate their new Philly beef and Swiss, Arby's is having a silver screen sweepstakes with over 11,000 prizes worth $1 million. Just answer a Trivial Pursuit question and you could win games. Don't mind if I do. Sony little TVs and big TVs. Have to come back for that one. And even this classic Gazelle. So enter Arby's Philly beef and Swiss silver screen sweepstakes. Now, where'd they hide the keys?
Is too fast. Man tests the limits next as the celebration continues. A quarter century of ABC's Wide World of Sports.
It's that time of year again. Deer season. Just as the grass is getting higher, prices are getting lower on John Deere tractors, lawnmowers, tillers, chainsaws. In fact, all kinds of lawn and garden products are on sale at the lowest prices of the year. So hurry to your participating John Deere dealer. After all, it won't look so good if deer season passes you by. Nothing runs like a deer.
The stars are gonna twinkle and shine. How they'll shine this evening about 8:45. I know I won't be late, 'cause at 8:30 I'm gonna hurry there. I'll be waiting where
They say time is what you make it. At Citizen, we prefer making it beautiful.
About 8:45.
Citizen.
Last year, 378 major auto races, like the Indy 500, were won on Goodyear Racing Eagles. That's more than 9 times as many wins as all other makes of tires combined. And that proven Goodyear quality is why more people decide you either have Goodyear Eagles or you need them.
The hottest thing on television today is digital television.
Now, darling, I'm heading west and leaving you forever.
It lets you watch 2 channels at once, or TV and a videotape, or a computer, or a home security system.
I gotta go west, darling.
Many manufacturers have digital TV, but ITT pioneered it, and every set has ITT microchips.
That's beautiful.
The Disney Sunday Movie proudly presents an enchanting animated classic. It's a magical tale of adventure for the entire family. The animal kingdom comes alive in the network television premiere of a Disney favorite, Robin Hood, tomorrow.
As the celebration continues, 25 years of ABC's Wide World of Sports.
Some people see the sunset as the end of the day. Others see it as the beginning of an evening. We, however, see it as the start of a new day in Hong Kong, Singapore, and Tokyo. Expanding the horizons is capitalism at its best, and why you'll never look at a sunset quite the same again. Shearson Lehman Brothers. Minds over money.
One world championship, 5 gold cups, 7 national titles. Miss Budweiser and the king of beers, the winningest team in hydroplane racing. Racing fans, this Bud's for you.
Sunday, Clint Eastwood and his son Kyle. Living life on the edge. Fighting for a dream.
Gonna sing at the Brown Opry?
An unforgettable network television premiere.
That's the life of a country singer.
Honky Tonk Man. Tomorrow.
What comes after Lotto? Super Lotto.
We got company.
Introducing Super Lotto. With 6 out of 44 Super Lotto numbers to choose from, and a Super Lotto jackpot that could reach staggering proportions.
All those trucks.
All those bucks. So play Lotto with a Wednesday drawing, or new Super Lotto with a Saturday drawing. Super Lotto. It's like Lotto, but on a larger scale.
A Delco music system delivers sound so true, you may never stop listening. Nothing else sounds quite like Delco because it's specifically designed to work with the acoustics of your very own GM car while it's still on the drawing board.
Sir, your dessert.
Delco designed in sound. You'll love it too much to leave it.
Near 80 today, middle 80s tomorrow. The complete forecast at 11.
Hey, neighbor. I'm looking at personal computers. You still like your Tandy 1000?
Sure, just like the one at the office. PC compatible, comes with its own software. Bet you'll never get a deal like I did.
Oh, yeah? Well, I just did. I got the Tandy 1000 for $9.99 at Radio Shack.
Wait, color monitor included?
Yeah, save $300.
Finished, sweetie?
The wife and kids won't let you near it.
Yeah?
You got the same deal I did.
Well, then you better buy yourself another one.
Another one?
The Tandy 1000, color monitor included, only at Radio Shack.
Boys got what it takes. Full tilt, all out, holy flakes. Nothing halfway, nothing sweet. Just a great big crunch of good whole wheat. Yeah, hey, banana, move aside. These big flakes got nothing to hide. Wheaties, Wheaties, good whole wheat. Now go tell your mama what the big boys eat.
To get a great-looking paint job, you can go and get fancy or get the new Wagner Power Painter. It puts down a flawless finish with its lifetime tip. Wagner does a better job. Not many have mastered the art of painting with a roller. Luckily, there's the Wagner Power Roller. It pumps paint right from can to wall. Wagner does a better job.
You missed a spot.
19 pro fights,
19 victories, 19 consecutive knockouts. The brightest young star in the heavyweight ranks, Mike Tyson, takes on veteran James Quick Tillis live. Plus, the wild excitement of the World Lumberjack Championships, along with the Kentucky Oaks Race for Fillies on ABC's Wide World of Sports. Next Saturday. It's all followed by America's classic horse race, the Run for the Roses, the Kentucky Derby on ABC Sports.
The stars are gonna twinkle and shine. How they'll shine this evening about 9:15. I know I won't be late, 'cause at 8:30 I'm gonna hurry there. I'll be waiting where
They say time is what you make it. At Citizen, we prefer making it beautiful.
about 8:45.
Citizen.
Everybody who builds trucks likes to talk tough, but only one talks tough and proves it. Dodge. Dodge stands behind every one of these truck parts for 5 years of 50,000 miles. Now, how many parts does Chevy and Ford back for the same amount of time? Sure, the others talk tough. Dodge proves it.
Get 6/8 financing or $1,000 cash on Ram Chargers and full-size vans and wagons.
They were asking for trouble when they asked me to test ride Monroe's gas Magnum shocks on my pickup. Truck's only a couple years old, it rides fine. I only break half a dozen eggs a day. I gotta tell you, with the gas Magnums, my truck rode a lot better. But I still broke an egg. See that little crack right there? See?
Save during the Monroe Best Ride sale. Plus, get a $6 cashback bonus on every pair of Gas Magnum shocks you buy.
You begin with raw steel. Shape it with fire, muscle, and sweat. Polish it to razor-sharp perfection. We're looking for a few good men with a medal to be Marines.
A sports update brought to you by Volkswagen. Now from ABC News in New York, Stephen Gear.
Good evening. Pro basketball's playoffs began their second phase today, the conference semifinals. The Houston Rockets jumped to a one-game advantage over the Denver Nuggets. 7-foot Hakeem Olajuwon was the difference. He scored 38 points and grabbed 16 rebounds. In baseball today, the New York Mets won their 8th in a row, but the Yankees, going for their 7th straight, were edged by the Indians. Now this.
I told my brother I just bought the best-selling European import in America, and he said, "You bought a BMW?" I said, "No." "You bought a Mercedes?" I said, "No." "You bought a Volvo?" I said, "No." He said, "A Saab?" I said, "No."
1 week before the Kentucky Derby, the Derby trial featured 13 horses that probably will not run for the Roses. Still, the winner, Savings, looked impressive, winning the mile race by 6 lengths. More later on the ABC News Weekend Report.
My secret fish recipe? Start with Natural Light, the beer with a taste for food. The rest, well, you find a place where the water's wet, you take a cross-eyed crawfish, you tie...
Yeah, all natural, less filling. It's Natural Light from Anheuser-Busch.
If you've got a tall tail fishtail, why not enter Natural Light's Tallest Tail Sweepstakes? Win a Ranger boat and a fishing trip with me, Bill Dance. Enter where you see this display. Hello there.
Although never quite a star, Tom loves to play ball. But for a time, he thought he'd never play again when he discovered his heart was failing. Fortunately, Tom's doctor sent him to Sinai Hospital, one of the world's leading heart centers. Sinai's cardiac team intervened with testing, therapy, and individualized treatment, so Tom can get out there and play ball as well as he always could. This is Sinai, using all we know to make you well.
What's cooking in the NHL playoffs? I'll tell you tonight at 11.
The celebration continues. A quarter century of ABC's Wide World of Sports. Still to come, Evel Knievel. Plus, the story behind the agony of defeat. And the greatest of all time, Muhammad Ali. when Wide World of Sports' 25th anniversary celebration continues.
It should live up to its heritage. It should outshine all others. And most of all, a light beer should be every bit as great as its namesake. That's why there's Bud Light, the light beer with the first name and taste. Everything else is just a light.
Some copiers don't adjust for exposure. Some don't adjust for odd-size originals. Some give you copies after they've run out of toner. But the Sharp SF8200 Zoom copier automatically adjusts for exposure, paper size, and it turns off when it's out of toner. The Sharp SF8200 Zoom copier. It won't turn your work into garbage. From sharp minds come sharp products.
The pessimist sees the glass as half empty. The optimist sees the glass as half full. We, however, see it as a way to quench a thirst, boil an egg, or make something grow. Seeing the possibilities is capitalism at its best, and why you'll never look at a glass of water quite the same again. Shearson Lehman Brothers. Minds over money.
And South, last year's most watched miniseries. Starting Sunday, May 4th, the tradition continues. This year, America's story is North and South, Book 2.
In 1985, the winning cars of the most prestigious auto races were equipped with Goodyear Racing Eagles. So it's small wonder that in 1986, most of the finest high-performance street cars are equipped with Goodyear Eagles. You either have Goodyear Eagles, or you need them.
Burger King presents a croissant to go.
It's a breakfast to go, Joe. You can eat it anywhere, Claire. It's crispy and light. You'll love each bite, so have a croissant to go.
Burger King presents a light, flaky croissant with real eggs and cheese and your choice of ham, sausage, or bacon. You get your pick, Rick.
The taste is the best west. You can have it on your way, Ray. Come to Burger King, the very first thing, and have a croissant to go.
A croissant to go at Burger King. Hurry, it's going fast.
Look, there's a woman playing. That's Laura Nelson. Head of their sales department.
That makes her a ball player?
That makes her part of the team. She's really on the ball.
But can she hit one?
She told me about these IBM computers she installed called System 36s.
Strike one. I told you.
They come in different sizes for most any kind of business. She put IBM personal computers on everyone's desk, tied them into the System 36, and the place is running smooth as silk.
Strike two.
She can check inventories, track deliveries.
But can she keep track of the ball?
She made the most of IBM's computers and software. And she made the most of that pitch. It's a double. It's a triple.
It's beginner's luck.
Some people see the sunset as the end of the day. Others see it as the beginning of an evening. We, however, see it as the start of a new day in Hong Kong, Singapore, and Tokyo. Expanding the horizons is capitalism at its best, and why you'll never look at a sunset quite the same again. Shearson Lehman Brothers. Minds over money.
Give me a light. Bud Light.
If you just ask for a light beer...
Hey, can I have a light?
Whoa! You never know what you'll get.
Give me a light.
Bud Light. So if you want the less filling light beer with the first name and taste, don't just ask for a light beer.
Give me a light.
Ask them to bring out their best.
Bud Light.
Bud Light. Because everything else is just a light.
Hi, I'm Mitch Albom, here to tell you about the Free Press's new sports bonus section.
And I'm here to make sure he gets it right.
With Sports Bonus, you get expanded sports coverage, more pages of baseball, football, basketball.
And the swimsuit issue?
There is no swimsuit issue, but there's extra coverage of high school, college, and pro sports.
But what about the free binoculars?
No free binoculars. But I hear this guy's got a pretty good column.
I'd rather get a swimsuit issue.
Sports Bonus, only in the Morning Free Press.
Going for the top. Thirsting for the best in life. Only one thing can satisfy you. Getting there. And only one beer. The world's best. Come to think of it, I'll have a Heineken. Heineken. Satisfy your thirst for the best.
Fear of toxic contamination sparks 2 protests in Detroit. Details at 11.
ABC's Wide World of Sports.
The stars are gonna twinkle and shine. How they'll shine this evening about 9:15. I know I won't be late. Oh, that 8:30. I'm gonna hurry there. I'll be waiting where.
They say time is what you make it. At Citizen, we prefer making it beautiful.
About 8:45.
Citizen.
Before you settle for basic transportation, how'd you like to own a car like this? Fuel injected, overhead cam, 5-speed, 4-wheel independent suspension. This is the all-new 1987 Nissan Sentra Sport Coupe. Bye-bye basics. Hello, Sentra. The name is Nissan, America's #1 selling import car.
Presenting 5 incredible things you can do with a new John Deere lawn tractor. You can cut grass more evenly with our new mowing deck. You can get rid of rainwater with our new tip seat. And ride more quietly because we've enclosed the engine. You can even carry heavier loads because we've added more horsepower. But the most incredible thing you can do with a new John Deere tractor is take one home because we've lowered the price. Isn't that incredible?
The credits could continue for a long time. Scores of producers and directors, programming planners and administrative personnel, associate directors and production assistants, and all the people of Julie Barnathan's operations and engineering department who have worked technical miracles for us. All made their contribution to Wide World.
This 25th anniversary celebration of Wide World of Sports has been brought to you by Bud Light. Everything else is just a light. By Shearson Lehman Brothers. Minds over money. By Goodyear. You either have Goodyear Eagles or you need them. And by IBM. The way we put it all together is what sets us apart. Travel arrangements made through and a promotional fee paid by United Airlines. Now serving 13 cities throughout Asia and the Pacific. United, a fresh breeze across the Pacific. This has been a presentation of ABC Sports, recognized around the world as the leader in sports television.
One of last year's hottest rivalries continues as the New York Mets take on the St. Louis Cardinals, or Chicago meets Detroit on ABC Sunday Afternoon Baseball tomorrow.
An ABC News Brief brought to you by Miller Lite. Now from Washington, Britt Yule.
Good evening. Arriving in Hawaii today on his way to the Tokyo summit, President Reagan had more tough talk on terrorism. He warned terrorists to be prepared for the consequences of what he called their cowardly acts. Americans and Britons were the